What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody is doing well. We're back with some more Uncharted 4. I had a good time streaming this game yesterday, so I thought I would come back and stream it again tonight. Now, I know some people are not getting the notifications, so we all know that YouTube shadow bans. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can really do about that other than just hitting the like button. So be sure to do that. But I did tweet out that I was streaming today, just so hopefully more people will check in and be able to tune in and catch the live stream, because that's what we want everybody to do, right? We want everybody to catch the live stream by people who want to see them. So hopefully that will make a difference. And I do like to provide notice when I live stream, but that's just not always possible. Sometimes I just decide to stream on a whim, and I will have to take that into consideration, though, from now on, that people are not receiving notifications. Anyways, we're here, and we're going to go ahead and continue with our journey through Uncharted 4, and we're here in Madagascar. Such a beautiful and amazing game. I really am glad I got back on here. And it's nice that they updated it with 60 frames, and they bumped up the resolution.
It's taking forever to get to this volcano.
Patience, Victor, patience. Do you know how those pirates got here? They had to start in England, sail to Brazil, then cut back across the Atlantic to South Africa.
Sam.
And they figured all that out with paper, charts, and by looking at the stars.
Hey, you're describing sailing to a former squid.
The point is, we got it pretty easy.
Yeah, well, still taking a long time.
Yeah, traveling back in the day was terrible. A terrible experience. I can't imagine what it must have been like to try to travel.
Who made these codes? Must be a trail marker. Let's keep an eye out for them.
To try to travel when you had to...
Shit, stop!
When you had to sail on a ship.
What do we got? Military types poking around.
Yo, Vision, what's up, man? Welcome.
Yep. Son of a bitch. Looks like they found an old colony.
Man, Nadine's guys just love blowing shit up.
That means it's bad news.
The only route to the volcano is straight through them.
Oh, shit. You do have the drop on them.
What's the play here, Nathan?
Just follow my lead.
Just follow his lead. That's all you gotta do. That's how you know a guy has some confidence, is when he just says, just follow my lead. And we were talking about women last night on the stream. That's what women want, a guy that can take the lead, leadership. How do you mark? L3. We're gonna see how long we can stealth through this. I know I'm playing on an easy difficulty, but Naughty Dog's AI is so good that it's not easy on any difficulty. They act so natural. What am I playing this on? A PS5. Of course, or I guess, yeah, this is on PC. Yes, this is on PC. I am playing on PS5 though.
Chips, saw something. Be careful.
Wow, they almost caught me. Yeah, this game is going to hold up and still look amazing for a long time.
Nothing, bro. We clear.
And how they always get you is there's always like a guy above or positioned somewhere where you wouldn't expect. What display are you playing it on? I'm playing on an LG CX, which I really would like to replace, but I need something to go wrong with it, so Best Buy will refund it. And it may be more difficult than I anticipated. I have the warranty, but they're not trying to refund this TV for no reason. So there needs to be a screen failure or some obvious problem for them to come out and then to actually refund the TV. Am I playing on 4K? I think this is 1800p. It's definitely a higher resolution than when the 60 frames update first came out. They did not upgrade the resolution. It was just 60 frames. But they have now, and I'm pretty sure it's 1800. It definitely is better than what it was before. It's not quite 4K. It doesn't have that super duper crispiness, but it looks very good. And I don't necessarily want to get rid of it. I just wanted one of the newer TVs. Mainly, I want a bigger one. Is the biggest thing that's bothering me now. Like anytime I get back to the theater, I'm like, how did my TV get so small? But like I have a 55 inch, but I sit close, but I'd still like a 65. Is what I'd like to get. Alright, our first two guys are taken out. Yeah, Best Buy is not trying to honor this warranty for no reason. They will if there's something wrong with it. But there needs to be a screen failure, burn-in, dead pixels, or some obvious problem so that they can junk it out. I have until September 2025, so I might be rocking out with this CX for a little while. Ooh, that was close. See, if I was on a higher difficulty, we would have failed that easily. Yeah, come on over here, buddy. So I want to either get the G3 or the S95C. I just got to watch a couple more reviews. I'm leaning towards the G3. I thought I would be going for the S95C, but the picture quality and like the color accuracy just seems better on the G3. And looking at comments of videos, the G3 seems to be preferred. LG has really, from what I can tell, has done a great job this year. Now, of course, the King still has to come out. Sony takes forever, and most likely that will be the best. But those Sony TVs don't drop down in price very much. Like Sony is not trying to give you a discount. Like they're all going to launch at about the same price, but Sony is not trying to drop their TV down, and when they do, it's not by as much as the other companies, and then they go back to the launch price. Like the A95K was on sale, but it wasn't on sale for nearly as low as LG and Samsung's equivalent, and then now it's back up to the launch price. Like how? like the new one's about to come out, and they put it back up to the launch price. So yeah, I'm not sure about the Sony, but we'll see. But I'm leaning towards the G3. Alright, well, we're doing pretty good here, stealth-wise. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio. I know last time I had to make an adjustment. Anytime there's audio issues, please let me know so that we can get it on point. Which Uncharted's have I beaten? I've beaten all of them except for the spin-offs. I think there's a spin-off on the PSP, right? I believe. But yeah, I've beaten all of the main entries. This is the only one that I really love, though. Oh. Let's move away from those guys. It's a miracle we didn't get seen. This is the only Uncharted I've really connected to and have fallen in love with. Come on. Ah. Oh. Oh, God, that was close. I did not see that guy coming right there. See, Naughty Dog, they're good with that verticality. My guys will just kind of come out of nowhere. But it's very natural, like to where it feels like it was your fault that you didn't see them coming. See, this guy's gonna see us.
Wait. No way I would do that. Hey, over there.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Sam, for that heads up. Oh, did we get seen? According to the music, we might have. Not entirely sure if we got seen. Pretty sure we knocked out that one guy, but this guy got kind of panicked. I'm not sure if we went into combat for a second. Why do I play games on easy again as to normal? I mean, because I have so many games to play and I just don't need any unnecessary slowdowns. They can get too easy and then I will turn it up. So it's game by game, but for the most part, I'm not really looking for a challenge. I do like to have fun and actually play the game. Maybe a little bit of challenge every now and then. Like I want it to be fun, and I don't necessarily want it to be so easy that I'm not even really playing it. But it's game by game basis. But for the most part, this hobby, I'm looking for sit back and relax, enjoy a story or whatnot.
Ah, shit.
Reinforcements inbound!
More guys. Great. We should get out of here. Just when you thought you had it. I guess I should have marked them. That would have been a good opportunity to mark those guys. Yeah, like if I die more than a couple times on an encounter, that's too much. Unless I really love the game, and there are a few exceptions. Like Sekiro, I was willing to put up with, and that was an experience of a lifetime. I'll tell you that. Playing Sekiro.
Everyone, spread out.
Damn. Yo, he slammed the shit out of that guy. Oh, they got us. Hey, we kept it going for as long as we could. We got to the second wave. Not everything's perfect. Fortunately, we should be able to shoot our way out of this. You have a big backlog as well. Yeah, I mean, each player kind of plays in their own way. A lot of people like a challenge and difficulty. I'm kind of over that. I used to, like on the 360, I used to play on higher difficulties. You know, I want to play on the hardest difficulty, get good at the game, get the achievement, and then there's reward in the challenge, but I'm kind of over that. I think once you realize how long
I think that's it.
these games are nowadays,
Rafe and Nadine must have dozens of guys out here. I mean, they could just stumble onto the treasure through blind luck.
I think that's when I start to just say, like, okay, it's time to just make some progress here. New games keep coming out, and so I'm just not trying to have any unnecessary slowdowns or difficulties. All right, let's blow this thing up already. The fun part. Yeah, Nadine definitely loves blowing shit up. Do I only game when live streaming? Definitely not. Live streaming is a very, very small percentage of when I game. Like 1%, if that. I don't live stream that much.
Look, another sigil.
A lot of times I can't figure out what to play.
He ran Kings Bay for a while. He was a traitor, slaver, general scoundrel.
Look at you.
Yeah. Prison, a lot of books.
Especially if they're story-driven games. But I've beaten this so many times, I'm okay streaming it. Like, I like to play games to stream games that I enjoy playing, and that I think people are going to want to see, but also that are good for live streaming, to where, like, there's not really a story, but then the story-based games tend to be better for live streaming, so it is difficult. Maybe like new games work pretty well. It can be difficult to figure out which games to play. Alright, so we got these guys cleared out. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's move forward.
My fault.
Jesus, these pirates really need to work on their infrastructure.
Now, how do we get out of here?
Now we break some shit.
One down, one to go.
All right, let's get the other one down. Come on, you can do it.
Again with the winch, Sully. Pretty handy, right?
I wasn't against getting the winch. I was against getting ripped off.
Yeah, now now he wants to backpedal. I Sully,
Easy.
hey, Sully, stop lying. Stop lying, Sully.
Sully, just how well do you know Nadine?
Why?
I was thinking maybe you can contact her, convince her to call off her goons.
Yeah, right.
What if we promise her a bigger cut than Rafe?
No, that's not how she operates. She's more of a money-up-front kind of mercenary. So Rafe's got the advantage there.
Yeah, Nadine is definitely a business person.
Hey, Nathan, maybe you want to ease up? Look, shoreline.
Yeah, they're definitely going all in, aren't they?
And getting awful close to that volcano.
I was thinking the same damn thing. What if they found the treasure already?
Well, look, they're searching every inch of this place. If they'd found it already, they wouldn't be searching.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Sam, you don't mind me asking, how'd you pass the time in prison?
You know, reading, mostly. There was just one guard saw me as a charity case, I guess. He had to check out books from the library for me.
So what'd you read?
Oh, hey, is that a well?
Does this game have collectibles? Yes, it does. Which I don't really care about
Well,
or find to be very interesting.
you know, 'cause it's a well.
But yes, it does.
Sully, you stole your joke.
I noticed. Good sense of humor, though.
What have we here?
Collectibles such as what?
Pirates weren't messing around.
Artifacts and different little trinkets that you can pick up in the environment that are like related to the location. You just pick them up, they flash on screen. They're not of interest to me, but they've just been like a classic Uncharted feature since the beginning. I think it's kind of a retro video gamey feature that is still lingering around, but I guess you got to have some kind of fan service. All right, time for this good old winch.
Baby, do me a favor, get behind the wheel for a sec.
Will do.
Sully is pissed off that this winch is coming in so handy.
Hey, Sully, throw the car in reverse.
Okay, give me a second.
All right, good job, Sully. I think this might be a collectible right up here.
Okay, what do we have?
Yeah, there we have. We have a pewter letter cylinder, or Mughal ivory powder flask. This is pretty much the extent of the collectibles. They're basically just there because they've always been in Uncharted. They give players something to run around and collect.
So?
Nothing major. I'll show you back at the hotel. All right. What are you talking about again?
Yeah. So what'd you read?
History, especially anything related to Avery and other pirates. Just in case, you know.
Sure.
But, you know, besides books, push-ups, smoking, trying to stay out of fights between rival gangs, it's a whole lot of thinking. Pretty much it.
Hey, you think that old building's worth checking out? Sam, what were you talking about?
Oh, right. That's pretty much it.
Sam, if you had a guard doing you favors, why didn't you use him to get word to us?
Oh, I tried. I asked him to mail a letter to your P.O. box.
I never got it.
That would be because the warden saw it. I got busted up pretty bad and never saw that guard again.
Jesus.
I got my own back when the warden decided to room me with Alcazar. That didn't turn out how he expected.
You know, come to think of it, I
This game looks so amazing.
A few decades ago, even before I met you two.
Oh, shit. How are you still alive?
Well, he wasn't quite the man he is today. Still working his way up the criminal ladder then. I sold his boss a few woodcut prints I'd smuggled out of Japan. He was into shoguns and such. Alcazar was the go-between.
What was he like?
Soft-spoken but intense, like you could explode at the slightest provocation.
Well, he hasn't changed much then, has he?
I got my money and got the hell out of there.
So, pirate walks into a bar.
Oh, great. Here we go.
I want to hear this.
Steering wheel sticking out of his crotch.
All right.
So the bartender goes, "Hey man, what's with the wheel?" And the pirate says back, "Arr, it's driving." Whoa!
Looks like Shoreline found something. Go slow.
You got it.
Like those times where this game could come off as live action. And same with The Last of Us Part 2 if
You
they
were saying?
Oh, that's right, I was.
bumped up the
And
resolution.
the pirate says back,
Did they update The Last of Us Part 2 with a higher resolution?
It's like he doesn't trust us.
Because I might like to re-download that. Let me look that up really quick. I just don't like playing The Last of Us Part 2 that much. It's just something about the stealth. Just kind of difficult to deal with. Yeah, no, it's still at 1440. They're probably waiting for some remastered version to charge people for it. Complete special version edition. You know, Sony loves that money. They'll definitely repackage anything and sell it to you for full price. Come on, take him out, Sam. Sony's not afraid to charge you full price for some repackaged, remastered, refreshed content. They're not afraid to charge you. All right, let's just start shooting.
Think we're clear.
Ah, good job. So what's your most anticipated game so far this year? We've had a number of disappointments. I thought RE4 was nowhere near as good as it could have been. Still playing it. It might pick up. So we'll see. But yeah, Dead Space, to me, that was very disappointing. Forspoken, disappointing. And, yeah, I forgot Hogwarts Legacy, disappointing. So what's gonna impress? I'm sure the Nintendo fans are gonna go crazy over Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man 2 and Star Wars. I think those will be good. I'm pretty sure Star Wars will be better than the first game. I'm confident it will be. I'm confident this will be better than the first game in every way. See, we just got a little treasure here. Some green jar or something. What happened to not being excited for it? I mean, I'm not excited for it like I am for a lot of other games.
Oh, right. And the
I'm saying I think it'll be better than the first game in every way. I'm not super excited for it necessarily, but I am anticipating it. It is a big AAA game. It's within my preferred genre. It's got a lot going for it in terms of visuals and gameplay. I'm sure are going to be top notch. And so, although I'm not, I mean, yeah, as games get closer, you get more and more excited. Depending on what they show. Oh, look at this view. Have I seen any movies in theaters this year? I've only seen one, which was Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Village movie, which is basically the last two episodes of the previous season and the first episode of the next season, which is actually the current season, which is ongoing and just started, and the second episode of season 3 just came out today, so I'll be looking forward to watching that later. So I guess they consider that a movie. It's just really the first episode of the new season. It is a double-length episode. But yeah, I can't wait to keep watching it. Demon Slayer is amazing. Yeah, I said Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Village movie. It's like it's the latest Demon Slayer movie. It includes the last two episodes of season 2 and the first episode of season 3. So the only new content is the first episode of season 3, and they just call that a movie. That's just how Japan does it, and it did gangbusters in Japanese theaters. Like, that's all they really have to do to sell tickets is throw in a couple episodes of the old season and then one episode of the upcoming season. Yeah, how did you miss it? I almost missed it. I wouldn't have even heard about it if I didn't see it on Crunchyroll. I was like, oh, what? There's another Demon Slayer movie? But it's really just the last two episodes of the Entertainment District arc and the first episode of the Swordsmith Village arc, which is already now available. and today it was episode 2. So we're in season 3 now. So you can just watch it on Crunchyroll. Like, you didn't miss anything
Hey guys, there's
that you
another
can't
tower just
watch.
over the hill.
See any shoreline marks?
Can't tell.
I guess that's how they do it in Japan. They just re-release the previous seasons and then throw in a new episode. And it sold. It was like the best-selling movie in Japan this year. You saw Mugen Train in theaters. Mugen Train was basically just... Oh yeah, the Mugen Train movie, right. Yeah, of course, that was a movie. That was a proper movie. Yeah, that was awesome. Mugen Train movie was amazing. But then they had the Mugen Train season, which was basically just the movie split up into episodes. They did have one new episode at the beginning. Yeah, what's up, T-Mac? How we doing? Welcome.
So, how are you doing?
Yeah, still in one piece.
I appreciate you coming along for the ride. And especially for negotiating with that rental guy.
No problem. Hell, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying myself.
Me too.
There was a new episode in the Mugen Train season. The first episode was not in the movie. It shows like Rengoku when he first gets to, like before he gets on the train. And I don't think there was any extra content after that I remember, but it does have a new episode.
I'll let you look at this. Quite the view. Just keep waiting to wake up.
And then like the music, it had like intro music that was new.
Some kind of dream. Sam, no guilt trip. Let's go find this thing.
You bet.
It had a little bit of extra stuff mixed in here and there, I believe. Like when Inosuke and Zenitsu were asleep. I don't remember the movie showing some of those parts, but they showed it in the season. I could be wrong. Yeah, check out season 3 of Demon Slayer. Don't worry about that movie. It's you can just watch that. It doesn't include any real movie. It's just episodes that are currently available. So subscribe to Crunchyroll. Check those out. Episode 2 just came out, so I'll be watching that after this.
Check the place out and keep moving.
Drawbridge. How medieval.
Yeah. Well, you don't put up a drawbridge unless you're trying to keep people out.
Did I cancel HBO Max or I still got it? No, I only had it for The Last of Us. I only had it for The Last of Us. I don't really do live action. You're definitely watching the movie. Yo, the movie is just the last 2 episodes of the Entertainment District arc and the first episode of the Swordsmith Village arc, which you can watch all of that right now on Crunchyroll. There's no difference if you watch the full movie. The end credits are the same. Everything is exactly the same. But hey, if you want to watch that movie that bad, go ahead, knock yourself out. But there will be no difference between that and just watching the episode. But do what you need to do.
Hey Nathan, come check this out. Hell, the stairs are busted. There's no way up to the crank.
I'll see if I can find something to stand on.
John Wick, I saw the first one. Wasn't into it. There's some dude shooting guys for 2 hours. I'm not into Hollywood movies. All right, we need to get a crate over here or something.
Another sigil.
So, do you recognize this one?
I do, actually. Anne Boston. Operated out of the Caribbean. Thought she died in jail.
At least that's what the stories tell us.
Right.
Avery must have invited her too.
Hey, kid, I see a big crate or something way up at the top of the tower. Maybe that'll do the trick.
Makoto Shinkai movie released in U.S. theaters called Suzume. I think I saw that on Crunchyroll. I was thinking about seeing it. I don't really feel like going to the movies though. I don't know. I might check that
Be
out.
careful, kid.
Anime is getting slightly more popular in theaters in the U.S., which is good. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Yeah, he's definitely vibrating. The PS5 version has a couple extra little glitches, but it's nothing serious. Yes, this is the PS5 version.
Hey, guys! There's a massive tower just past the drawbridge. Biggest one yet.
Is it remastered? Not technically, but it does have a higher resolution, 60 frames, and DualSense support. So it kind of is, basically.
Sam! Special delivery!
And that's basically a remaster.
Hey, kid, you all right?
I'm fine.
You all right?
And a lot of times, that's all I
Got
need from a
this?
remaster.
I seen a few.
I wish
Bring the
more.
car closer.
I wish more remasters were like that. Just higher frame rate, higher resolution, and nothing else needs to be changed. Like if Alan Wake Remastered could have done that, that would have been great. Oh well.
You two just relax. I got this.
I mean, there's only one crank, you know?
Keep up the good work, kid. Starlight!
This clown really getting on my nerves.
I don't know how those Sam and Sully got over here so fast, but they did. Alright, shoreline. Let's see if we can stealth through this. Last time I was over here in the grass, and I had like Sully snapping everybody's neck. saw the Uncharted movie in theaters but haven't played any of the games. Man, you guys are not gaming. People don't play Resident Evil, aren't playing Uncharted, aren't playing whatever the last game I streamed, God of War. Like, you guys are not playing these games. Now, I have no interest in a lot of video game movies or Hollywood movies in general. I'm good. You spend a lot of time in the gym. Yeah, it's a good use of your time. Only game on the weekends. Hey, whatever works best for you. What kind of workouts do you do? You into cardio or weights? The gym is definitely a good use of your time. You're going to start gaming on the weekdays. You got a lot of backlog. Yeah, you might want to jump on that before more games come out. Weights, cardio, anything, calisthenics. Hey, anything to stay active. Just get in that gym. Fix your sleep schedule. Yeah, I use Better Sleep, an app called Better Sleep, which has like sound that plays from your phone. And I have like, you can mix them together. Like I have like 12 different sounds mixed together for like background noise. Or you could play like white noise on YouTube. I have it hooked up to a sound bar, so that helps me sleep like a rock. You don't have sleep issues, but you just go to bed late. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm always staying up too late, never getting enough sleep. I always think I can get to bed sooner, but then never do. It is difficult to get to bed. But I mean, maybe that's working for you if you're consistently staying up. Maybe you're more productive. Because that extra sleep does take time. Does take extra time out of your day. Take naps after work, yeah, those are helpful. It's not more productive. I'm more productive at... When it comes to games, I feel like a lot of times I can play better at night. I don't know, you do need sleep though. Nathan Drake is so smooth on his feet. Got too much ground to cover over here, so we're gonna see if we can find some better cover. Just hope there's no guys left on the other side because we are wide open. Whoa. Yo, see what I mean by how they'll put guys in positions like that? Like, I did not see that guy at all.
Wait.
And if it wasn't for that little arrow, because I had him marked, he would have seen me easily.
What the? Over there. Movement, I think.
Got your back, China.
Uh-oh.
Anything interesting?
Think we're good here?
Oh boy. More shoreline. Lovely. I thought I saw a guy up here earlier.
Switch the area.
Got some bodies getting discovered. Look at Sam, or Sully. Sully, that's just magical that that guy didn't see him. Jesus, there's a lot of guys. Wow, that guy almost saw me.
Yeah. All right then.
You gotta be The Last of Us Part 2, Red Dead 2, 1 and 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Jesus. Man, you got 500 hours ahead of you. God damn. Especially that Odyssey and Valhalla. That's 100 hours each, easily. You know, Odyssey and Valhalla are at least 100 hours. I mean, you can just blow through it and not do anything but the main story, but most likely you're gonna easily have 100 hours by the time you finish Odyssey, Valhalla, Origins, all those new ones. I got 500 hours in the new trilogy alone, combined. Like, you can just play the story, but like, you want to get more out of the game. Yeah, you're gonna need that time. Yes, the new trilogy. The Layla trilogy, Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. Great trilogy. Love the games. I wasn't into Valhalla at first because I didn't understand how you're supposed to progress the main story, but once I figured that out and started playing for the second time, it was very good. I love Valhalla now, especially that story. It's so symbolic. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but yeah, it's a great story. Ah, man, I'm stuck in this position right here. I should be over in my other little patch of grass that I usually am in. This patch over here is where I was taking so many guys out. Come on. Or really, it was like solely taking them out. This area, you have more breathing room. Yeah, Origins is lit. Origins used to be my favorite one. Now I think Odyssey is. Red Dead 2, hopefully you can play that on PC, because on consoles, oh boy. Fuck Rockstar. They're not trying to go back to Red Dead 2 in any type of way. I tried going back to Red Dead 2 on PS5. It was like I took out my PS4 from the closet and dusted it off. Like, that shit was horrible. 30 frames, 1440p, hell no. Let's get out of the way. Alright, guys. There's a guy right here. And you're coming with me. So many bodies gonna end up here. This is where you want to be on the second part of this encounter. This is the corner you want to be in. But yeah, Red Dead 2, you're in for an amazing experience. Even The Last of Us Part 2 is pretty long. That's about 20 hours. You've got at least 400 hours. If you're just playing the story only and just kind of ignoring anything else, all those games you mentioned, you got at least 400 hours ahead of you. Come on. Oh, nice. Origins didn't take no 100 hours. Oh, Sam. Shout out to Sam, dude. Sam a killer. I mean, you did every side mission, got all the weapons. Yeah, I don't know what Origins you played. That's a long, huge game. You didn't beat all the bosses. I mean, you don't have to do that. Like, just the exploration, like... The older games don't take nearly that long. Like the 360 era games, you can definitely beat those in 20 hours. And do a lot of extra stuff. You can definitely beat the older ones in 20 hours or less. But these new ones, be prepared for be prepared to sit in for a long haul. I mean, you can rush through any game, I guess, and play it again. Sometimes I'll do that, just focus on the main story only for the first time through, and then run it back. And I don't really try to spend too long on the games. Like those newer Assassin's Creeds are just huge, really long games. Now they all want to move over here. And like Elden Ring, I reached a milestone in Elden Ring. I'm now over 300 hours in Elden Ring, and that's the first single player game that I've reached 300 hours. I've never put 300 hours into a single player game, or almost any game, because I jump around so much. For me, 300 hours is a lot for one game. Odyssey and Valhalla are much longer than Origins, but Origins you can still spend a lot of time in it. But Odyssey is way longer, and Valhalla is way, way longer. Valhalla is a smaller world, though. Odyssey is so big, and it's kind of difficult to get around sometimes. It just takes a long time. Valhalla is still very big, but it's not just empty and pointless in a lot of areas like Odyssey is. Which is longer, Odyssey or Valhalla? The main story is like Valhalla. I'd say Valhalla. Like Valhalla kind of drags. I don't know, because I'm playing Valhalla again and it's going way faster. I just didn't understand how to play Valhalla. I didn't know like what the main story, like how to progress the main story. It's done differently in Valhalla. But then once you, if I knew that, like it would have been way faster. But then in Odyssey, there's like, I'm not going to give away story details, but there's a series of tasks you have to do that are very grindy and take way longer than they should. So they're both about the same. Oh, that was close. They're both about the same, Odyssey and Valhalla. But Odyssey is just a gigantic world that is kind of empty and pointless in a lot of areas. Still beautiful, but Valhalla is better quality. It's a little bit smaller. And you can play as a man or woman in Valhalla and in Odyssey. But the canon is a female in both games. Odyssey and Valhalla are female canon. Yeah, Odyssey, I do prefer the male protagonist, but they both work. And then in Valhalla, I prefer the female, but they're both pretty close in each game. They're both good. But Ubisoft Plus has Valhalla, and I think, and it's also on Xbox now. It just got added to Xbox, and I think Odyssey might be on there. The lineup for Ubisoft Plus on Xbox is pretty disappointing. It does have more than PlayStation, but like they don't have a lot of older games, and they could really take advantage of the backwards compatibility of the Xbox, which is a lot better than PlayStation's. Like all the old Splinter Cells, those are not on there. Old Assassin's Creed 1 is not on there. Old Ghost Recons are not on there. Beyond Good and Evil, not on there. There's a lot of missed opportunities for Ubisoft Plus on Xbox. They could have put a lot more on it. Especially since a lot of those games are so old and cheap. And a lot of them are very good. And then like Far Cry, they have Far Cry 5 and 4 and Primal, but they don't have 1, 2, or 3. And a lot of those games are FPS boosted, they're, you know, quick resume, and they're there on the Xbox store. And yet they're not on Ubisoft Plus. A lot of them still hold up pretty well too. Hopefully they'll add them. It doesn't really make a difference to me because I have all those. But for the people who don't, yeah, you might be a little disappointed. I'm not sure how much it is. I was looking at it. You have to add your Ubisoft account. This guy doesn't want to move a muscle. Yo, move, dude. These guys are the stationary guys. I'm not sure how much it is. I wouldn't really benefit from it because I have all those games. Oh shit! Damn, I forgot what the attack button was. Jesus. Oh, are there more guys? Shit. Damn, that almost cost me the encounter. Damn. I rolled when I should have hit. Alright, let's get this guy. So hopefully he's the last one. I think he is.
An 8.
Hey,
For more shoreline.
perfect stealth. Very rarely do I perfect
That
stealth
bitch out.
an entire encounter in this or any Naughty Dog game. Very few. People will pay for it if the games are on there that they want to play. I mean, you get all those games for a flat fee. You know, it is a good deal if you haven't played a lot of them. And like owning your games is good, but I mean, as long as you're subscribed, then you're going to have access to the games. Then you can always buy it if I mean, it's probably not going to leave Ubisoft Plus. Like games might leave Game Pass, but I doubt they would leave Ubisoft Plus.
Let's try that again.
And a lot of those games you probably aren't going to come back and play over and over. So ownership is not like
There we go.
not always necessary in every case. So you like physical games? I feel like physical holds me back. You can pass them down. Yeah, that's cool. You can physical games. You can circulate them around and share them. But like, if you want to play the game again, then you're gonna have to buy it again. I like to be able to look at my library and just like download a game I haven't played in 5 years.
Tower on a volcano. Looks like the end's in sight, huh?
I never felt like I didn't own a game by owning games digital. Never have I felt like I didn't own a game that I own digitally. Like, I have hundreds of games in my digital libraries. None of them do I feel like are not mine.
Nitpick, but Avery spent all that money on towers. Would it have killed him to put a guardrail up here?
And then, like, you still need to install the game even if you have it on disc. And there can still be like DRM issues. Like, I like it to be attached to my account. Like, I like the game to be I like to own it
Gonna take a look around.
and have the license on my PlayStation account or my Xbox account. I feel like that's more owning it than just having the disc,
About the Gunsway heist.
Which is worth 400 million.
because you can always, you know, if you don't have the disc, then you don't really own it.
A lot more treasure.
Well, you should have told him it was 200,000. You never tell your partners how much a job is really worth.
Wasn't exactly expecting to be partners with him.
I feel like having the disc is not like, I don't feel like that's not like owning it as much as if you have the license for it. Because if something happens to that disc, then like you don't own it anymore.
Here we go.
But hey, whatever works for you, as long as you're playing the games. All you got to do is
Don't panic. Don't panic.
all you got to do is play the games. However you play them, doesn't really matter. Everyone's got their own preferences.
I got you!
Hold on tight, kid.
I got you!
Just be sure you're putting in those hours and playing your games.
You okay?
Been better.
Get us out of this, kid.
All right, hang on.
Delberry full of tracer loaders with you, bless on the among women and blessings before they wolf.
Easy, kid. Easy.
Oh, that was fun, right?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely sharing this one with my shrink.
You have a shrink?
No, but I will after this.
Come on, you guys are overreacting. The whole thing under control.
Yeah, see, this is why we have a winch. And that is the purpose of winches.
Hold on to something.
That was a nice change of pace. Yeah, I'm almost disappointed. Almost.
I definitely like my games big budget.
Now, let's find our way in.
Let's go claim our treasure, boys.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for now. A little bit of a shorter stream, but you know, I stay for as long as the people stay, so be sure to hit the like button if you like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.